Do you think sous vide ribs are going to taste better than smoked ribs? Well, that was the question I asked, and in this video, we're going to find out. All right, today we're going to be doing a sous vide pork St. Louis style ribs, and we're going to be doing a reverse sear at the end. So I'm very curious on how this is going to turn out, and just sous vide this for 12 hours at 165. Then we're going to just hit it in the cast iron skillet piping hot, give it that nice reverse sear, right? Give it a little seasoning before, give it that nice crust, let it rest for a minute, drizzle on some barbecue sauce, and we're going to try it just like that. Stick around for this experiment. This is the first time I do it. I'm going to be putting this in two because my skillet is smaller, so I'm going to just cut this in half, guys. All right, let's pat this dry. I don't waste my time and take this membrane off. If you do, good for you, buddy. It's a waste of time. Don't need it. I'm going to go ahead and take off this fat here. It's extra meat. I don't like leaving it, so I'm just going to cut it off my ribs. I always do. I have to first start off squaring this off. That's just my thing. So it has this giant bone right here. I always kind of just follow it to where this ends, and then kind of score it straight like this, and then going for that bigger cut. Now this I will save. This strip of meat is good for rib tips and all of that nature. So a clean rack of ribs here, as you can see. I'm actually going to cut this in half just like I mentioned. So just cut this guy right down the middle here. Perfect. Brown sugar bourbon. This thing is really good on ribs, so we're not going to overdo it before the sous vide and before the sear. And then after it's done sous videing, we'll season it again and then give it a reverse sear. Let's go ahead and vacuum seal these. So here's the tip for vacuum sealing. You always want to put this in like this, the lip, and just peel it back more than you need. You don't want the edges right here to get wet in any way, because then it won't seal right. So like I said, we're doing half a rack per bag, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start with the first one. I could put it in two of them in one, but I'd rather not. Let's pop this sucker in here and go ahead and vacuum seal. Look how beautiful that looks. If you think I care about this extra right here, I don't. All I care about is this thing getting a nice seal and this staying nice and tight. Just like that. That's what I want. Perfect. See that? Both our sous vide bags ready to go. Alright guys, it's about 9 o'clock at night. I'm not going to put them on now, these bags. I'm actually going to wait till the morning. I'm going to wake up at 3 a.m. fill up my pot with water, set the sous vide machine, set this for 12 hours at 165, go to work, come back, take them out, pat it dry, reseason it, and we're gonna go for that delicious sear, and we'll just see what happens, man. Hopefully there's some magic, but let's give it a try, man. I'm super excited about this, man. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, this is crucial when you're setting up your sous vide machine. You want to go ahead and put it on a surface, yes, a surface that is not wooden, because I've already cracked 2 cutting boards. You thought I'd learn my lesson with the first one? No, because it gets hot and it cracks it. So if you got anything that you care about, don't put it underneath. Put it on something metal like a stove or a Blackstone, a grill. Obviously you have to be next to power, so I have a bunch of outlets. I just hadn't done it here on my burner, which I should have been doing from the beginning. So with this one, I'll make sure not to mess up any cutting boards. So That's a tip. I filled it up with water. I'm actually going to just prepare it the night before, cover it with aluminum foil so no bugs get in that water. That way in the morning I just put that meat in, turn it on, and then I go to work, and then I'll be ready. It's 3 a.m. Let's go ahead and start this thing. Into the bath they go. All done. Let's wrap this up. I know there's better ways. There's like the fancy lids and all that. Well, I don't have that. This is what I got. And it's worked really well. So we're gonna stick to this. So it's going up to temp. Once it hits 165, then the timer starts. But yeah, I'm gonna go make a coffee, go to work. This thing's all ready. All right, guys, it's been those 12 hours. We're gonna pull this off of the sous vide. So I'm gonna just unplug this guy, uncover this. We're gonna pull our bags out here. Ooh. Everything's still intact. A lot of juice has been released. So I'm gonna save the juices from this. I'm gonna go ahead and make a little incision here. And this is gonna help cool it down too, because right now ribs are still hot. And lift this bag. Ooh, these suckers are hot. Ribs are poking out here, as you can see, nice and poking out. So we're gonna pat these dry and then re-season them. We're just gonna clean these up, going with some Lawry's for these ribs, just because I really like this seasoning. It's has a nice salt flavor to it. So we're gonna go in with some Lawry's, and then the brown sugar, of course. You know I like to mess with that tajin. We hit it with some tajin. We'll do the same for the other side. Nice and salted. We're gonna start our cast iron over here. Do some avocado oil for the sear. And at the end, once it's seared, we're gonna put a little glaze on there. Let's give it a try. It's already getting nice color to it, as you can see. So far, it's got a nice crust to it. We're gonna pull this one off. Put a little bit more avocado oil in there. I'm going with our next one. This you want to keep flipping it because you don't want to burn it. So far the ribs, they're not falling apart on their own. See, what you see me doing right now is scraping it a little bit just to keep forming that crust and keep flipping it. So we got a nice sear on this. Boom. We're gonna let these guys rest now. Alright, so on one of the racks I'm actually gonna put some barbecue sauce and then just let them just coat it in that. Let it rest with it. It's a little glaze. As it's cooling, remember we just pulled these off. So we're gonna just let this kind of do its thing and just cool down with the barbecue sauce. Just using Sweet Baby Ray's, has a nice sweet flavor to it. Obviously Sweet Baby Ray's. And now we're just gonna play the weight game, and then we'll slice into them once we're ready to eat. Okay, it's been resting for a minute. We're gonna go ahead and slice into these guys. So far it's tender. It's got that nice crust to it. Like I said, this is the first time I make these, so you can see that the bark is pretty thick bark. Okay, so that's the one with no sauce. That's the one with sauce. The meat on top is falling apart, and I'm suspecting that these things are going to be pretty good. So we're going to take a look at one with we just cut in here with no barbecue sauce. Looks pretty tender, but we'll taste them right now. When my son comes out, I'm going to call him just right now. And then let's check this one out. Oh yeah. Like I said, the top is not really staying together, the crust, but because of the back sear, but I don't mind it. Okay, I have my son Damien here. We're going to try the ribs. He's going to try the sous vide rib with the back sear with no sauce. And I'm going to try the one with the sauce. So, like I said, first time making them. We'll see. I don't know how they're going to taste.
Oh.
Oh my God. Bro.
They're super soft.
Can't even make this up. Look at that. I wish I was playing, but god damn, these ribs are good. Sous vide 12 hours, 165. This thing did wonders with these ribs. I don't know if I'm gonna smoke them ever again. I mean, dude, can they be softer? They're so good. Has the salt with the extra seasoning at the end. These things are really good.
Got that tenderness.
Like and subscribe.